waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, as you guys can clearly see in the title, it's going to be a demo and review on this beauty right here. This is not new but not old. It's been a very popular product because it's out everywhere. I just came across one lying around at the Sephora when I visit the Embarcadero station, which is the newest one in the San Francisco area, and I was like, oh, should I get it? I mean, maybe they have more, maybe they restocked. So I talked to one of the girls there and she said, oh, they're all sold out. And I was like, well, there's one just like right there. And I was telling her that I was thinking if I should get it or not, and she said, you gotta get it because if it's there, someone's gonna buy it. And I was like, oh my god. So what I did was I just took it and I just was still walking around shopping, and a few minutes later, I guess another girl was like, oh look, I have this. I was like, oh my gosh, and I looked at my basket, it was mine. But I was like, what the hell, there's more? So I guess there was just like another one laying around too. So, and everyone's looking for this palette. Wanted to buy this during VIB because I did have the 15% off, but of course it was not in stock, because every time when you're not looking for something, things just appear, right? It's like you're shopping for somewhere, an event that you need to go to, and you can never find a dress. But when you go another day and you don't need that dress or that thing is there, that's what happens. So this palette here is really cute. I love the packaging. It has these big, beautiful eyes, which I was trying to achieve, but my eye shapes are not like that. Maybe if I just change the brows a bit. What do you think? If I just arched it just a little bit more, would I look like that? No, because I got my little Asian eyes, which is totally fine because they look really big right now. So anyways, this palette here is Huda Beauty, and this is her rose gold, and this is like a textured one. This is a really cool package. You just open it and slides open just like that. What's really cool about this palette, I like, it's nice and clear, you can see everything. It's a nice soft matte finish. Well, not really matte, it's more like a satin finish, but it's kind of nice because it's like all smooth textured, just like these textured shadows. The only thing I did not like is that you can't bend it all the way to hold it like a Z palette. Again, for myself, I like this to be folded open like a Z palette, just because I can hold it like this while I'm applying makeup onto someone, or if I'm placing all my Z palettes on the table while I'm doing a big event, I can fold it over and they won't be in the way, if you know what I mean. But anyways, if someone does own one of these and it does fold over and I'm just too chicken to fold it over because it's brand new, please comment below, let me know. I do like how it just kind of flaps closed, like it has a small magnetic strip here. It does have 18 shades, which is really cool, and they are textured, and along with this guy here and the remaining shadows here are all matte. They're very, very creamy. They glide on smooth. The only thing I didn't like about these textured ones is that I'm applying the brush onto there and it's making an indentation, but it's not picking up any color, you know? There is leftover color on this brush from this guy, but you can see that it's not picking up anything. This color here, it's more of a creamy satin, and it picks it up. That's the only thing I disliked about it. And it says not to mix it with water. I mean, you probably won't mix it with water unless if you're trying to do an eyeliner with a watered product, but maybe what I could do, or if someone does know, I would just foil the brush, but I wouldn't necessarily mix it with water, or probably just use your finger to apply it on. But even if you use your finger, it doesn't really apply on much. It's just more like flaky, you know what I mean? But this is a really nice one. It really picks it up. See that, my middle finger? These names are really cute. This gold is so pronounced. This is beautiful. I have Southeast Asian clients who love this gold, especially with bridal, and I just kind of pop it onto lids just to really make the eye stand out. That's a really pigmented color, and that color is called 24K. Let's look at this color, Dubai. It's a beautiful, see how it's creamy? My finger's digging into there. Look at that. Ooh, that one's actually not bad. It was this one, the rose gold, that I really like. I guess with these textured ones, you have to use your fingers for more pressure. You can't use a brush with it. But I don't know if you can see on the top here, I do have some fallouts here. There you go, you can see right there. And that was from the rose gold color, which I really wanted to incorporate with this eyeshadow, but it just wasn't picking up. And I didn't want to use my fingers because I didn't want this fallout to come off, and clearly there is some fallout, so but all these other colors are beautiful. I wiped my hands and these two came off, but look, these two stayed on. So these colors are really pretty. Look at that. This is the color I have in my crease, like a nice cranberry. These are so pigmented. I could just imagine how stained my lids will be tonight when I remove this makeup, but look at this color here. This is henna. Beautiful. What can I say? It's a really pretty palette. This values at $64 and you can buy this at Sephora. And on the Sephora website, it does say exclusive, but it doesn't say Sephora exclusive. So I wonder if this rose gold is only available through Sephora.com, but of course at Huda Beauty's line, there's probably everything that you can order. So anyways, the colors that I have on right now are Angelic, Bossy, Maneater, Henna, Cocoa, Black Truffle, and Moondust. So I do have quite a amount of colors on, but I love how it just basically just gives me a beautiful transition from dark to light. It's very, very pigmented, so I do highly suggest this palette. So on the back of it, it's called the Textured Eyeshadow Palette, and it is a rose gold edition, and they are the 3 ready to layer textures. They have deep mattes, they have some 3D metal colored, and they are pressed pearls, and I think that's what's that pearly effect, and they're like chunky too. And they're highly pressed pigments, no talc, and stunning application. So stunning application, I admit it's more for everything except for these chunkier colors, which are the textured colors. But either way, I do love this palette so far. It's amazing. It's really similar to the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, in my opinion, with some of these colors. But of course, these are just really, really stunning. And I like how it's a really warm palette. You can use this basically all year long. You can add other colors to it. But yeah, if you guys are interested on this look I created, then please keep on watching. This is a very popular eyeshadow palette at the moment, and at Sephora it's just like a hot item. So definitely had to get my hands on this. This is the Huda Beauty Textured Shadows palette, and this is the Rose Gold edition. Packaging, it's really nice, it's cute, it has these big ol' eyeballs, and you just basically pull the cover out and wow! It's really nice that it's a clear palette here and you can open it. The only thing I didn't like is that you can't fold it or bend it backwards. Okay, it comes with a clear thing. Sure, you can bend it. Oh, it's magnetic. Woo, I like that. I just don't like how you can't bend it over so you can hold it like a Z palette. So that's one thing I don't like. I did get mixed reviews on these, so I'm not too sure. I hear that these are pretty flaky, so I may have to foil them or just test them out before applying it on. Since I don't have my foundation base on, this will be easy for me to correct and remove should these shadows have some fallouts on my face. I'm not too sure if this is a Sephora exclusive, which is the Rose Gold palette, but on the website of Sephora it does say exclusive. I'm gonna read a little bit about the Huda Beauty from the website. And this is the Sephora website, and I'll link everything down in the info box below. So Huda Beauty Eyeshadow Palette Rose Gold Edition. This is an eyeshadow palette with highly pigmented mattes, chrome pressed pearls, and 3D metal shades in an exclusive rose gold edition. This was created by a beauty guru and entrepreneur, Huda Catlin, or if it's pronounced Caitlin, I'm sorry, blends her makeup expertise and with her debut eyeshadow palette Rose Gold Edition. Raising the bar with unique eye shades creates a palette of highly saturated mattes, chrome pressed pearls, and a 3D metal shadows. Easy blendable, the shades deliver maximum payoff for easy, on the go, or bold metallic and smoky looks. So the Huda tip for this application, apply your 3D metal shade directly onto your Cupid's bow to make your lips look fuller, or on top of a liquid matte lipstick for a metal finish. I guess you can double up with these metallic colors, which are really popular right now. There are a lot of like metallic lip products. I guess you can use it for your eyes and lips. It says store in a dry atmosphere and do not mix with water. I mean, you're not going to mix it with water, but maybe just spray it on with a Fix Plus or setting spray just just to foil it, just to prevent any fallouts, if any, which I would think. So you do have 18 different shades here. The top row, including this little guy here, are the metallic colors, and they seem to be the textured colors, whereas the rest are just a flat matte shadow. So it's very cute. Like I said, the packaging, you have a clear top, you just can't bend it all the way. And it does show you all the ingredients. I do like how it's talc free, that's excellent. And she has all her social medias here, so very cute. It's very sellable. I mean, it has a lot of advertisement here too, so yeah, overall it's a pretty cool package. I really do like the clear top, but again, I wish it just folds over. Or maybe it does, I just don't want to bend it over, so I'm not sure what look I want to go for today, but I do feel like I should be wearing somewhere around these colors and these warm colors, since I'm wearing kind of a corally shirt. I am going out to dinner tonight. My brother's flying in, so felt like I should do a demo and review on this guy. So I guess I'm gonna start off with the color suede. So far it's not too creamy. Ooh, it is very pigmented. I'm just warming up my eye crease, bringing a little bit up onto the higher parts of my eye. Now that is some intense warmth in that crease with this color. This color is like a really soft taupey color. In my viewfinder it looks really, really dark, so I hope it's not gonna be too dark. Okay, let's have some fun with this palette, because I do find some really cool shades here. I'm gonna start with the color Maneater. Oh, look at that already. You know what? Let's go in with a different brush. Fudge. This is crazy. I've never swatched these before, so this is honest first impression. I'm just gonna take a little defining brush to really locate my crease, and I'm just using this magenta-ish color because I want to have more of a cranberry look. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference of this rose gold color here and this guy here. This is so textured, whereas this is more of like a satin creamier feel. Wow. I mean, you can really see it, and I feel like it's about to flake. Oh, I think I got a defective palette. I don't know if you guys can see, but some of these shadows here, I don't think you're able to see it, but they're not flushed. Like some of these squares are like slanted, like this black one right here. You won't be able to tell, but it dips in a little bit here on this corner. I didn't notice that, but yeah, this is a defective palette because the shadows are all not aligned. Oh well, whatever. As long as the color payoff is amazing. I'm just gonna try to dip this in here because I feel like it's going to flake. Whew. Okay. See, you can tell that how I swatched it here, it made like a dent mark. It's not even picking up on my brush. Jesus. I'm very scared because it's not picking up on my brush, and I'm just making more and more dents onto here. Okay, there goes a fallout right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a fallout right there. Let's try this. Oh. Yeah, it's very flaky. So that means we're gonna use a different color. So I'm gonna use this color here just because it's a little bit more creamier. And this color is Angelic. Oh, this is very creamy too. Do you guys not see the color payoff on this color? This is like my MAC crushed pigments that I used to use. That's how pigmented this is. I'm holding the palette under my chin while applying this on like it's food and it's gonna fall onto my lap, and this is my plate. I'm gonna take a little bit more of a defined brush because I really want to warm up that crease. I think I'm gonna go back with that Maneater color. I'm just going to let this rock right into my crease here. Just so that there is a line in between the shadows on my lid and my crease. There we go. It's defining it nice and lightly. I feel like with this palette you have to really add as you go because it's so pigmented, as it truly says. Oh, I really love this color, but it looks like I have a pink eye or something. So I'm gonna have to darken it a bit with some black and brown to balance out the colors. But I do love this cranberry shade. So I'm just gonna take a blending brush and just fluff it out. So far it is blending out really nicely. I don't have any complaints. It's just that this color, these texture ones are a bit difficult to work with. So I'm just gonna darken the outer corners with some darker brown. I'm gonna use the color Cocoa. I'm gonna use the same brush, which is fine because I just want to add the color into the outer crease. Just taking the fluffy brush and just blending it. Now I'm going to take the color Black Truffle. Once again, just fluffing that out. Just going to take that same color and just kind of pack more. Or Bossy. I'm just gonna kind of contour the center of my eyes a bit. I'll take the color Sandalwood, put it in the crease. The last color is gonna be Moon Dust. So that is it for my final look on this Huda Beauty demo and review on this guy here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I truly do love these shadows. They're highly pigmented. The only thing I disliked is that you can't bend this all the way to hold it, especially if you're an artist that stands there and that needs to be applying makeup on. It's just easier to hold with this folded over rather than just kind of like holding it with your finger, which I do in most of my videos if it doesn't fold over. Textured shadows are nice. They're just a little bit difficult to use. I felt like applying with the brush, it just wasn't picking up on the brush, whereas you may need to foil them so there's no any fallouts, or probably just use your fingers to apply them on. Some of these satin finishes I do like, which I am wearing today, and it's nice and creamy, doesn't have any fallouts, and these matte shadows here are so beautiful. I don't know, I just love the look of this palette. I love how it's clear. It's a nice matte finish everywhere. It's just really pretty to look at, to be honest. If you guys enjoyed this demo and review video on this palette right here, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. You guys can subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. Thank you. And I guess I'll just see you guys on my next video. Bye! And they are pressed. The rose gold shadows, no, sorry, this is the Huda Beauty textured. I wanted to buy this during the VIB because I had, so this here is the Huda Beauty. It's a very popular eyeshadow brand. Oh, I just hit myself on the face.